Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Super excited to be here with you all, especially right now in the beginning of the new year. Hey, I am Breshana Miller and I am the host of this channel. And I'm really excited to be here with you all today. And I'm just going to share with you really quickly why I started this channel. Now, first of all, I want to give you all some background, and that is I've had a channel for like many, many years, but I really didn't do much to it. But I've always had this idea sitting in the back of my head that I wanted to one day, and we know that one is not a day, but I had this idea that I really wanted to get back into sharing content with you all. So I wanted to really just go ahead and say, you know what? As I have already set my themes for 2022, hopefully you have set your theme as well. I'm more big on themes for the year versus just a bunch of goals. Goals are really important, but right now, because it's the new beginning of the year, I am really just focused more on the theme for right now and really getting that into motion. And my theme is really kind of three-pronged, but one of them is moving forward. And so I decided that I was going to move forward with getting this YouTube channel started. Now, let me tell you why, okay? So a little bit about me will help you understand why. I am a business owner. I have a government contracting business. So if you want to see more about what I do, you can always go to my website, or you can look at my other YouTube channel to see some of the content that I share there. But I have a government contracting business, and I'm also a mom. I'm a mom of 3 small kids, and I'm a wife. So I have a lot going on right now. So with having a business and, trying to always do my best and put my best foot forward and provide the best delivery that I can to government clients, one of the things that I have felt over the past 2 years since the start of the pandemic, and I really didn't realize this feeling that I was having until maybe towards the end of the year. And that is, I felt like everything was so big in my life. Now, I want to, let me just bring this into perspective. When I say everything felt really big, and I'm all about big, I believe in doing big, okay? But the thing is, I was also getting overwhelmed with big. I'm just going to be totally honest. I was getting super overwhelmed with big. And I was like, I need something that's not so big, not so connected. So everything that I do, because this is just my work ethic, it's my ethos, it's what drives me to keep doing what I do, is I believe in doing like big. I believe in big business, big life, big everything, like whatever big means to you, then that's what I believe you should be doing, right? And so big is not something that has to be super grand, but just whatever in your mind you imagine being big, that is one of the things that I feel like I should always be aiming for. So I am really big on having a successful business. So a lot of the things and a lot of the time that I put into, my day is connected to really doing the best that I can to grow and expand my business. And then also, with kids, I have small kids, they're in school. They're in grade school right now. I have one in middle school and have 2 in elementary school, all under the age of 11. So from 11 to 5, those are my kids. That's the ages they are right now. So, I'm still very much hands-on, especially with my 5-year-old, becoming less hands-on with the other ones. But, it's one of those things where as a mom, if you know your mom, you may become less hands-on with certain things, but certainly you're not hands-off, because the problems change, but nevertheless, you're still just as involved. So having to focus on things for my kids and making sure that they are doing what they are supposed to do, whether it's chores in the home, making sure they're staying on top of their schoolwork, especially when they're doing virtual stuff and things kind of fall through the cracks with emails and Google Classrooms and Zooms and all that stuff. So that's that big thing. And then, like I said, there's the business big thing. And then I'm married, and so that's a big thing, and I always felt like goals had to be super, super big. And I have other things. I'm a ministry leader in my church. So that's a big thing. So everything that I have done, I feel like in my life, from career to home, even to personal life, has always really been connected to some really, really, really big goal. And it was always really important, and while I think that it's not a bad thing, but, in all honesty, I was also getting overwhelmed by the bigness of everything that I was going after. And I actually started to miss out on like simple, small things. Just, I had not even really started, I kind of stopped doing my creative outlets and stuff, here and there. I wasn't doing it as consistently. So anyway, I was just getting really overwhelmed with big. And one day I was talking to a counselor, and I said, I want to do something that's not connected. Now, this may be very counterintuitive and very foreign to some of you who are like, girl, I'm all about big. I'm all about big everything. Big hair, big bank accounts, big purses, big life, big vacations and all that. And that's totally fine, right? Like, you do whatever, suits you, right? Big me is relative. The size is different to everybody. So, but for me, I was getting overwhelmed. I was like, I'm so tired of, everything having to be super big and everything having to be super important. I was like, I want to do something that's less big, right? Less big. And so I was like, I've always had it in my mind to re-engage my YouTube channel, kind of restart it, and just talk about things that are more so like enjoyable. Not that business isn't enjoyable, because I love talking about that stuff too, but I wanted to do something that was just a little less tied to goals and business and leadership and, kids. And like, you never know, I may talk about some of those things, but I just felt like I wanted to really create this space, and community and environment for women just like me, whether you are a woman of color or not, but to create a space for women, especially women who we always have something going on, but whether you're a mom, wife, career driven, business driven, or you are a caretaker, whatever that additional role is that you play other than taking care of yourself, I felt like there needed to be a space for women who could feel connected feel connected by disconnecting. If that makes any sense. I'm telling you, it's like totally counterintuitive. So what can you expect from me here? This is a place for you and for I to connect without the stresses of thinking about business and leadership and all of the things that require our attention, so that we can help other people or other organizations, whatever that external entity is for you, that you're constantly trying to make sure is taken care of. I wanted to create a space where this is an opportunity for you and I to connect and really just let go of some of those things and focus on something else. Our brains are constantly in need of white space. And that is something that we don't give ourselves enough of. And white space is really, really important. So I feel like this is more of like white space for my brain. And I think that if I know I need white space, I know that there are many of you who need white space too. And just that white space being that space in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, where it's not filled with thoughts and ideas and emotions and all of these things. Like, this white space is free for you to do whatever you want to do to it. And so this is my white space. And so that's why I'm connecting here with you today. So some of the things that you can expect, like Listen, one is, I'm just going to put it out there. Don't expect perfection. Okay. I am not one of those people who is going to show up like looking all the ways all the time. Okay. Because again, this is about kind of like disconnecting from all things that you are connected to. So, it's really going to be kind of like, freestyle, really. Some of the things that I do enjoy, and if you enjoy this too, then definitely hit the subscribe button and make sure that you tap the bell to get notifications so that you can know when the next set of content comes out. But things that I enjoy, I love cooking, I love wellness, self-care, I love reading, I love planning. I love spending time in my garden, which is, I don't know, it's kind of surviving, kind of not, and it is winter, so we shall see. But just there's going to be a myriad of things that I'm going to share with you here. And so honestly, like if it's something that you're interested in, engage, leave a comment and let me know. And if it's not, then that's cool too. Again, this is not about really trying to push and push and push and push, but this is really about me connecting with women like you who want to be able to know what it feels like to not have to push, to not have to be the strong woman, to not have to be the superwoman, and to really give you that space to let go, unplug, disconnect, and really kind of reconnect with you as a person and what are those things that make you happy and some of the things that you just want to share. It's almost like you and I connecting over coffee, tea, whatever your choice of beverage is, and just sitting down and having a really great chat about whatever. Okay. So that's what this is going to be about. I'm going to be sharing content on a regular basis. So would love for you again to subscribe. And I am totally looking forward to sharing life with you here. All right. So you all take care and I'll be seeing you very soon.